All right, so now we're going to go on to some period products. So there's loads, isn't there now? It's not just the old tampon and pads. Lots of girls don't feel comfy using using tampons. It's really important that you actually, and I'm going to say this, it probably sounds really basic to those of you who use them, but it might not be to everybody. I can't go anywhere and do a talk without showing you my pelvis. Does anyone know what this bit's called? It's the vulva. It's the bit on the outside. Most people want to call it a vagina. The vulva is the bit on the outside. Vagina is the bit on the inside. This is a pelvic floor, as if the skin and hair has been removed. So this is like I'm standing here, and we've got the pelvis sitting in front of you. You've got the pubic bone up the front, and then you've got your sacrum and your coccyx at the back, and then your two sit bones, and then you've got your pelvic floor that sits there, and it holds all your organs inside your bladder, your bowel, and your uterus. So you've got outside muscles and you've got inside muscles, and they are about that thick, all right? This is like an 80-year-old pelvic floor, and she's had 10 babies and never done any exercise, right? So it's thin. Can you see how that's quite thin? I'll show it, pass it around. But a normal pelvic floor is quite chunky, all right? So if you put your finger in your vagina, you should be able to feel that there is actually muscles around your finger as it goes in. Imagine you're putting in a tampon, yeah? It has to go in far enough above the layer of your pelvic floor. Otherwise, you're going to feel it, and it's not going to feel very comfy. Does that make sense? It's got to go in far enough. And that's why sometimes those Tampacs can be helpful, because they've got like a syringe thing that pushes it back in. But they do need to go in high enough. All right? I just thought I'd share that, because I do have to share that sometimes with people. And they're like, it's not comfy. It's not in far enough. Okay, so tampons, pads, period underwear, menstrual cups. We've now got these incredible things called menstrual cups. Does everyone know about them? Not many young girls use them, but they hold heaps of blood, right? Heaps of endometrium. They hold way more than a tampon. So for some girls that do have heavy periods, it's actually a really useful way of not leaking and having a good collection. And some women only find they can, what they'll do is they take it out at the end of a day and they just do it in the shower and just pour it down the drain and wash it off, and then they pop it back in. So there's lots of different ones on the market. Girls need small ones, whereas women who've had babies need bigger ones. That makes sense, yeah? Okay, and look, all of those are a whole lot more obvious, and I think there's sports people around. I think there's a lot more navy blue and black bottoms going on in girls' sports. I'm not sure that women are still required to wear whites for cricket and things, are they? I'm not sure. Anyway, it's changing. I know my nieces in the UK, they all play cricket and they all wear navy blue pants and the white cricket tops, which is just so smart, isn't it? If you're there on a cricket pitch all day, that would just be really worrying if you had your period, wouldn't it? So yeah, I think there's some good developments happening from a top-down level there.